Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of the Hardlands No Lag playthrough. In the last episode, it was more of just background video while I talked to you guys and caught you up on how things were going. We kind of did a little bit of a speed run, did all the quests that you guys have already seen. Kind of just zipped through them real quick so that we could get to this point now. And basically where we're at is where we were left off after episode 2 of the Hardlands Major Lag playthrough. And today there's a couple of interesting people that I want to go talk to. And then we might try and go kick those goblins that were guarding the cave. We might try and go kick their ass today. So, because for those of you that don't know about this game, that may be given this, new to this series because you saw the last episode of the Hardlands No Lag series, then you may not be familiar with what's going on. And I'm trying to remember how to get to where I need to go, and I think it's up here. But actually, let's go ahead and set ourselves up for success on this. Let's see if we can go find Mr. Toby's house. And it should be this way. Actually, I think it's back here. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So there's a thing in this game that you collect from killing higher tier goblins. And they're called, no, this isn't it. I always find Toby's house by mistake. So I never remember where it's at. And you'll know what I mean by Toby's house here in just a few minutes. But, yeah, like I was saying, with goblins, higher tiered goblins, as you kill them, you get higher tiered hearts from them. And you've got two options. You can sell the hearts to these fellas over here, and they'll pay you a pretty decent amount of money for the hearts, so it really encourages you to grind and fight and look for those guys. Or you can eat them, which will cause you to level up. And when you level up, if you look over on the right-hand side, middle of the screen, you'll see our health and whatnot. When you level up, your health and all that stuff increases too, just like any other RPG. And I noticed from my last playthrough when I was playing it before I decided to start over, is that the combat, once you reach level 3, the combat seemed to get a lot easier. I don't know if that was just because of a level thing, or if maybe I just got used to the combat and whatnot, or what have you. But we want to try to level up as quick as we can, make the combat a little bit easier. I think we get more stamina as well. It doesn't depict it over there. It just gives you your health, your damage output, and your armor resistance. But I felt like I was able to fight a lot longer without and having to eat less, because a lot of you eat a lot of food in this game to keep your stamina up, especially in combat, and it also increases your health a little bit. So, and as you can see, we have a lot of food. In fact, I'm going to swap these eggplants out with these apples. They do the same, I just have more apples. So, now where the hell is Toby's house? Like I said, I always find his house by mistake. And because of that, I can never find his house when I intend to. I know that it's somewhere up here, because there's Larry's house. It's like somewhere kind of, I'm going the wrong way, basically, is what, and I'm dropping all my stuff on the ground. I need to be going this direction. Jeez. Well, let's go talk to this guy. Maybe he'll mark him on our map for us, because I notice they do that sometimes. I don't believe we've met before, but you seem like you'll fit in around here. I don't say that to everyone. If you're after a drink, Henry will settle that. He's accommodating. Tell me about yourself. Sounded like a demand. You might have said, what brings you to this fine establishment? That's more polite. So what does bring you here, my friend? Here to meet people. Well, now you've met someone. Now I've met someone too. Whatever you want to discuss, name it. What brings you to this establishment? Someone's learning. Manners maketh the martusk. When you're civil, people speak. You still haven't told me much. I don't have much to tell. I'm an ordinary man. Other people are more interesting. Take old Toby, for instance, or someone like Demovy. Now, they're worth talking about. Notice he's talking about old Toby. That's who we were trying to find, and you'll find out here in just a second why. Whatever you want to discuss, name it. Let's talk about old Toby. Let's talk. He's someone I wouldn't trust, a rambler. If you've heard him speak, he rants about the most distressing things. And worse than that, sometimes he writes them down. Things like what? I'm more discreet than old Toby. His journal, though, may pose a risk. Someone with a lockpick might steal it from his house, just upside the road from the market. Of course, I'd never do such a thing, but I happen to have a few lockpicks for sale. A coincidence, I assure you. All right, let's talk about the movie. As long as you keep your forces down, if customers overhear us, they might lose their appetites. That wouldn't be good for Henry. Stories about the movie, you see, tend to have an unsavory side. In what way? Let's put it like this. He's a fishmonger at the market, but he eats more than fish. Apparently, he uses a long silver fork or for more red-blooded meals. It strikes me that were someone to secure that fork, they might gain a certain leverage over him. Leverage is convenient. Okay. So I have not found that fork for Demovy. Let's look at the map. Toby's house marked yet? No. Oh, it is marked. Oh, man, I was going a completely wrong direction. He's south, not north. But we know who Demovy is. But finding his fork might be... might be an adventure in itself. So, Toby's house is this way. Oh, appears to be past the blacksmith shop. And we're heading in the right direction. But first, and that stuttering you're seeing is the game. It's not the recording, I promise you. Get out of here. I want that watermelon. Now come back, because I want the crossbow. Oop, drop that. Okay, well I got something different, because last time I got a dagger from this guy. Now I got a two-pronged fork, which sucks. Oh wait, no, I did get a dagger. Look at that. 150 at 20 XP. So we'll put that there. So Toby's house, where was this way, right? Yep. Think back here. Man, he was right there the entire time. We're just gonna go in his house, open his crate, get nothing. We got something out of it. Grab that. Grab his journal. And then what I'm going to do real quick while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to hotkey that. That comes in handy whenever you're low on health. You don't have to eat 100 apples to regain your health. You can just regain your stamina and take that potion. Alright, this is the Markarth Manor. Marcotte Manor, however you say their name. And now we're going back to old dude. I like how that smith's hammer glows, so that's kind of cool. Go turn this in real quick. I'm doing this quest kind of quick because I'm still somewhat, like, I already know how to do it. Still trying to make up for lost time, so to speak. My goodness, what a shame that someone wouldn't have to have it now, would they? As a matter of fact, I do. Excellent. You understand what's said when it's unsaid. Now, if you would be so kind, hand over the journal. Yes, that will fit nicely in my collection. Perhaps you realize by now that I wanted more than this journal. I wanted you. You've proven yourself a thief. Welcome to the Grimaldi Ring. It's all about the Grimaldi ring. Naturally, you want to know the etiquette. As you've seen, there is no initiation. You initiated yourself with a theft. Now, you have a place amongst my thieves. I knew as soon as you walked through the door that you were the type we wanted. What am I supposed to do? Thieves follow no laws but their own. Wherever this world is broken, wherever other people would back down, we slip into the cracks, or under the floor, or through the rear door, and we tend to come out with a pretty profit. My other thieves blend in so well that nobody would notice. A common blacksmith, for instance, hard-working man, salt of the earth, conventional, but next time you see him, you'll have to ask yourself, is he just hammering weapons or hammering tools for Gus Grimaldi's spies? A question that is like a question that has a certain ring to it, if you follow. Oh, I'll follow. I thought you would, my friend. Let's go talk to the blacksmith. So we'll go talk to the blacksmith. See what he's got for us. He's down here. And then we're going to go see if we can kick those goblins' asses. The ones that were guarding the cake. Or you might be in the market for a ring. That's so? It is. Then I might be able to fit you for a ring. Oh, I see. Afraid I gotta point you to a merchant if you're after arms. Well, that's alright. You can fit me with a ring. That's right. Ringleader's orders. Hold out your finger. Let's take some measurements. They say the eyes are windows to the soul. I say it's hands. Yours looks nice and soft. No wonder he picked you. Bet you could slide those fingers into a pocket without disturbing a thread. Alright. Got my measurements. Time to hammer. So we'll just hang out here for a second. It doesn't take long for him to do this. Then once we get our ring, we'll go whoop some goblin butt. Almost done. Alright, give you a little bit more time. Come on nicely. Almost done. Ah, yeah, take the ring. Modeled after the ringleader's own. Slip that on your finger and the other thieves in the Grimaldi ring will recognize you. They're out there, everywhere. Anyone can be a thief, but when you're wearing that ring, they'll greet you with our secret phrase, everything fits. They're always spying. Maybe they'll have gossip. They're always selling. Lockpicks and hatch keys too, if you're in the mood to break into houses. Now get out of here. The longer we talk, the more suspicious it looks. Cool. So let's go find us a campfire. We'll save. And we want to do that before we go fight the goblins. I can never remember where the campfires are. But we want to do that before we fight the goblins. Because the combat, while it goes from being extremely difficult to pretty easy, to be honest. If you die, you start over from your last save. So anything you've done between sleeping at campfires, gone. Which sucks because you're forced to redo a lot of stuff if you go a long time without saving. So it's always a good idea to sleep and save on a regular basis. And again, if you're new to this, series, new to this game, you kind of, there's some dreams, and they give you kind of a hint that it's a dream that's got some significance to it, but you want to pay attention to what's being said and gossip around town, what you find on notes, what you dream about, what's said, is the description of your dream and whatnot, because that will give you clues into other aspects of the game. Like there's this thing called dream recipes that if you eat and drink certain items together before you sleep, man, we could have just come over here and slept. I forgot that campfire was there. Then you'll have deeper dreams, and the deeper dreams unlock a decent amount of stuff for you. So we're gonna test out this weapon on these guys over here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, wow. And man, the atmosphere of this game is awesome. But when it decides the weather wants to be shit, it really messes with the the lighting. Okay, I need to do a little bit better job. I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I'll do it. Okay, so now we'll pull out the dagger and I'll show you, see what the difference here is. I think I'd already hit him, so. Oh yeah, look at that. And it's a lot faster. No! Well, now you get to see what happens when you die. And here we are, back at the campfire that we just slept at. Thankfully, we slept prior to going and doing that. But now we gotta go back, and we're still gonna go ahead and fight all those guys all over again, just because I still haven't figured out if fighting dudes gives you XP on the side, or if you just get it from eating the hearts. I haven't figured that out yet. So we're still kind of experimenting a little bit, but not a big deal. We'll go back and fight them. We didn't lose anything, thankfully, because we saved before we left. In fact, I'll save right here, so if we die again, we can just start back right here. Alright. Let's go give these guys what for. We got our dagger equipped. Personally, I like the daggers. They're quick. They do a lot of damage. There's 2 elves over there. I never noticed those elves over there before. Wow. Didn't even get a hit off before he hit me. I think I died last time because I wasn't paying attention to my armor. And that big guy, he's obviously kind of a... I don't know if you would consider him a mini-boss, or what he is. But regardless, if you look in the top left corner, you'll see my health bar, obviously. The gray bar is my stamina bar. The blue bar is my armor rating. So when you go into a fight, your armor rating doesn't regenerate during the fight. So once your armor rating's gone, basically everything it regenerates a little bit. When you go into a fight and your armor rating goes all the way down, every bit of damage is taken directly to your health. So look deep enough inside, you'll see outside. Look far enough outside. Okay. So I think that's why he killed me last time so easy, because my armor was all gone and I wasn't paying attention to my health. I imagine my health was probably pretty low. You're not gonna swing? And so when he hit me the one time, he did a lot of damage. Boom! So we got eggplant, medium key, and a ghoul brain. What does a ghoul brain do? Oh, I got 2 of those. It's just food. Okay. So we'll get our stamina back up. And the best way to do this, if you can manage it, is to lure these guys out one by one, because these little guys will destroy your armor if they're surrounding. They don't do a lot of damage, but they will drain your armor faster than you can shake a stick at it, because there's usually so many of them. So if you're focusing on a bigger enemy and these guys are just around you kind of beating you up and pummeling you and whatnot, that's how I've usually found myself getting killed. So you got all these archer dudes over here. That guy's an archer dude. So basically, I'd like to draw these guys over here. See how the hammer does against them. Well, it's pretty good for clearing those little guys out. Oh, he can hit me. It's pretty good for clearing... Oh, he's right there. It's pretty good for clearing these little guys out. But the bigger guys like that, I think I want to use the dagger on. Let's see. Okay. All right, I got him. Cool. So we got a little cheaty move right there through the gate. So we got that guy and that guy. There's another dude back there. Oh, oh. We want to try to take the big dudes out as quick as we can. And I got a tender heart there. So that... Oh, getting a little... Game itself is getting a little stuttery. Let's see if we can lure this guy over here. Okay, cool. So he is going to be the biggest problem because of his weapon that he's got. And their attack speed's a little bit faster, which is why they're so dangerous. This is basically how you have to approach the combat in this game. You have to run in, get you a hit. If you miss, run anyway. Because if you stay there and hang out, they'll just keep pummeling you. And that guy's in the water. But this is what they call a Goblin King, and they give you great hearts, and great hearts are where it's at. They're worth 10,000 gold if you sell them, and you could potentially, in fact, if I eat this right now, boom. But see, if I eat another one, it's going to tell me I feel funny. So... get him to jump. We get a couple of hits in. He's probably going to try to jump now. Get a couple more hits in. Get in here. He did. There's the great heart. Get all this food. Hide behind his fat ass. And now, I want to take these guys on. Boom. And we should get it. Should have got another tender heart from him, because those dudes drop tender hearts. And we can ride this guy. Usually there's stuff underneath him, so I usually just kind of roll him out. So we'll head back into town, and what we'll do, real quick, we'll go ahead and eat this great heart, which should level us up. Boom. Now we're level 4. Oop. And then we'll go find those. We'll go ahead and save real quick. Alright. So we got our game saved. Now, ooh, the frame's right there. So we'll go down here, we'll talk to these dudes. We'll sell our hearts, make a little cash, and then we're gonna call it for the day. Tell me about the reward. Hardland, basically all he's telling you is that we're run by beasts, the king's buying hearts. So if we sell him these, he'll give us 2,000 gold. It's 1,000 per tender heart. 10,000 for a great heart, and then a hard ogre heart is 1,000,000. And we've never gotten anywhere near being able to get a hard ogre heart. So that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope these episodes are a lot easier to watch, and you're finding the content enjoyable. That's the movie, by the way. Okay. So, well, in the next episode, what we'll do is we'll go turn this into Grimaldi. And then we found new lands. We found a wintry type of biome in the north. We found a deserty type of biome. and we didn't really do too much exploring around them before I decided to just nix all the footage and start over. So we'll go check those areas out next. Maybe try to buy some new equipment, upgrade some of our gear, and go from there. But we're basically where we were and a little bit further in the last attempt at this series. I hope it wasn't too fast. I hope it was just at the right pace. You guys could enjoy it, and we got a lot accomplished and whatnot. But yeah, if you enjoyed the series, you enjoyed the video, go ahead, leave a like on the video. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like this series, this kind of stuff that you like. You know, I know a lot of people are here for Into the Radius and whatnot, but I don't want to just record a single series to, you know, and become a single series channel. That's not what I want. I want to be able to just play what I want to play, people enjoy it, and have some diversity on the channel. So let me know what you think. Leave a like on the video, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. And until next time, bye.